Have you ever had a time where you could not believe what you had just done? This happened to me about a year ago outside of a grocery store. I was eating some strawberries right from the package, and for some reason they tasted funny. All of a sudden, a nice elderly lady came up to me and asked me if I had washed those berries off. Instantly a light went off in my head. The taste that I had wondered about, could it have been that I was eating pesticide-covered strawberries? I looked down at the package, and I had eaten almost all of them. I turned to thank the lady, but she was gone. I would never forget that day because I felt sick for about 2 hours after I stopped eating the strawberries. Just hearing this story makes me come to the realization that people today are eating foods that are covered and saturated in highly toxic chemical residues that can harm and kill. So we have to ask ourselves today, what is on and in our foods? First of all, we have pesticides. These chemicals are sprayed on our crops, and they're sprayed there to combat against insects. Second of all, we have herbicides. These are sprayed upon our crops to fight weeds in the soil. Third, we have contaminated sewer sludge, which is being used as fertilizer on our crops. It's contaminated because we take pharmaceutical prescribed medications and they go through our system, and then at the water treatment plants, they don't have the filtration systems to be able to take these chemicals, harmful, toxic chemicals, out of the sludge. And then they're using that sludge as fertilizer in our crops. So when it rains, or water is being put on these crops and fields, it's mixing with all these toxic chemicals, and it's embedding itself in the soil, which is producing toxic infested fruit. Human waste used as fertilizer leads to chronic illnesses. Second of all, we have crops from other countries where there's no FDA to put any sort of regulations on what kind of sort of chemicals they use to spray on their crops whatsoever. And these fruits and vegetables are coming into the country, and we're using them in restaurants, grocery stores, and other assorted places where they just happen to be distributed. Next, harvested spices are being put through a process of irradiation. They're zapped with radiation, and this is to kill bacteria and microorganisms. So, if you sprinkle some spices on your food and you turn out the lights and they glow green, then it might have a little bit too much radiation in it. I don't know, you can try it, but
I don't think so.
I wouldn't want to have my food glowing green at night. I believe that we all can come to an agreement that this is an issue that demands our attention. Today I want you to know that we can eat foods that are safe. Organic foods, fruits and vegetables that are chemical free. Imagine the securities we have in knowing that our foods are safe to eat. First of all, we feel healthy. We feel better about ourselves. We have a wellness. Our immune system is not constantly combating these toxics that we're taking into our system, so our immune system can get stronger, and we'll be able to not get sick as often. But if our immune system's constantly fighting things, then we're susceptible to the flu and sickness all the time. So I'd like you to join with me and eat only organic foods. You can shop for organic foods in grocery stores, health food stores. And I just would like you to share this information with your families and friends. Together we can make a difference and live happy, healthy lives. Thank you, and God bless.